Now, we have a very special interview for this morning. If you are a graduate and contemplating on whether to further your education with a master's degree, this might be for you. We're talking about the chevening scholarships. And to enlighten us more this morning about the chevening scholarships, we have Mr. Kenneth Kumson, who is a chevening alumni, and also Mimi Tambi, who's the International Liaison Officer at the Chevening Secretariat. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First off, Mimi, give us a brief breakdown about what the chevening scholarship program is all about.
So the Chevening Scholarship Programme is the UK government's global scholarship scheme. It's to fund students from across the world and over 160 countries and territories to come to the UK to study for a one-year master's degree in any field at any UK university.
Okay. That's quite wide open then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So we really encourage you to kind of make sure you research your courses and know what you'd like to study before you apply. Okay. And each country does have its areas of priority. So while we do accept applicants from all fields, in Ghana specifically, we're looking for people who'd like to study media, public health, economics, energy, and good governance.
Okay, great. And how does one apply for the scholarship then?
So all applications are made online via our website. It's www.chevening.org. There's a lot of information on there. I'd recommend you to read before you apply to make sure that you meet eligibility criteria. Right. Applications are then assessed independently back in London before they're shortlisted here in the home country, and students are called to interview at the start of next year.
Okay, so you heard well, make sure that you actually, assess everything properly before you make your application, just in case it goes to the wayside. Let's talk about the alumni. Obviously, you've been through the program. Name drop for us, because I've heard that there's been some pretty influential people that have come through this program.
Yeah, we have Benjamin Kumbo.
Our very own honorable.
Right. Benjamin Kumbo, who is an alumni of the chevening program. Talking about the alumni, it actually started. Ghana has benefited from the program since 1984, when the chevening program started. And on our database, we have about 226 beneficiaries or members of the alumni.
Those are Ghanaian?
Those are Ghanaian, Ghanaian from different professional settings, from media, from the economics background, academia, and so on and so forth. What we really want to do personally, going on the program actually help to develop your capacity and to look at the world in a different light, because you look at Britain as a cosmopolitan community with different diverse cultural background. You learn from different people, and obviously when it comes back, it impacts on your job, and it also gives you a global perspective on things and how things can be done. What we want to do in coming days or coming months is how to bring everybody together, the fellow alumni in various parts of the country, to be able to give back to society. So we want to build membership-driven, self-sustaining alumni with a view to give back to the community and to give back to society. And we know that our members cut across the public sector and the private sector. So it's something that we really passionately looking forward to develop these alumni to those heights. We have, for instance, our colleagues from Malaysia and India, China, that have already started doing great things there. And obviously we are taking inspiration from them. So it's an opportunity for us to reach out to our colleagues who are out there to make efforts to contact the British High Commission to sign up, and then we take it out from there.
Okay. Now, obviously this sounds very exciting, and anybody who's thinking about continuing their education will probably jump right onto this. And you've mentioned it's done in over 160 countries?
Yeah, that's correct.
So how many of these scholarships are actually being offered then?
So we're currently preparing to welcome 20 scholars from Ghana to the UK, and we're holding an event for them this week to actually send them off. And next year we hope to bring in a similar number. Just to briefly expand on what Ken said about alumni as well, we have actually got over 44,000 Chevening alumnus across the globe. So it's really about the network as well. So Chevening is a lot more than just going to the UK and studying for a year. It's the access it gives you to this wonderful, influential network. It's about making connections with people, not just from your country or from your region of the world, but from across the globe, and building on that network when you return home.
Okay. Now, there have been some exclusions to this particular scholarship, and that I believe is if you've excluded the EU and the US.
Yes, because the UK government has got similar schemes for those regions. So Chevening focuses on outside those two regions.
Okay, wonderful. So let's talk about the application process. So like you said, they have to get their applications ready. What are the dates or what are the limitations and dates that they have to
So we're currently accepting applications for a start in the 2016-17 academic year,
Right.
and we stop. The application window closes on November the 3rd, so you need to make sure your application is submitted before that time. Just to go over the main eligibility criteria, so you need to make sure that you hold 2 years of work experience at the time of submitting your application.
Okay.
So we're really looking for talented mid-career professionals who've started their careers and really want to build on that and make sure that they can achieve something a bit further.
Right.
You need to make sure that obviously you hold an undergraduate degree and that you're able to gain access to a 1-year UK master's degree. It's really important that, like I said before, you've researched these courses, you know that you're able to meet their eligibility criteria within the time frame that's given.
Yeah.
So chevening scholars really are talented individuals who are committed to creating change in their home country in their respective fields. All scholars return home after the year in the UK and build upon the skills they've learned in the UK once they've returned home.
Okay. And going back to the alumni as well, obviously you will have various meetings all throughout the year with alumni. You said that you're trying to, give back and make everybody networked and all the rest of it. But really and truly, I mean, at the point where somebody's making the application, they can see all these wonderful names, and that's the, end of the tunnel. What support are they given during the 1 year?
Yeah,
anyway.
What's with the program?
So, like I said, the Secretariat administers the schemes, and each scholar has a program officer. So they're supported from the time that they find out they've been selected while they're in the home country to the point where they're welcomed into the UK and throughout their year until we send them off to come back home. So there's a lot of, we have a full engagements package. There's a lot of events that we hold. Like I said, it gives you access to people that you maybe would not necessarily been able to interact with without the scholarship itself. So there's a lot of support for all our scholars that we bring in.
Okay. And this Friday you're holding a workshop, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
All right. Tell us about that.
So we're holding a workshop at the British High Commission at midday on Friday. We really recommend everyone to come along to find out more about the chevening scholarships, about what we're looking for in an application, and about what chevening can do for you. It's, like I said, a lot more than studying in the UK. It's about the access, it's about the network, and it's about really building yourself up and developing yourself and putting yourself in a great position to come back and really give back to your home country.
And what we're doing now is that once you become a member of the alumni and you are active member of the alumni, we are looking to secure partnership with academia industries, so that when you return, we have the possibility of probably making employment recommendation. So it's a huge pool of resources. And what we're also looking forward to do in coming month is to formally launch the alumni in December. So we encourage all the members out there to show the interest and to get to the British High Commission, where the names and details could be taken to ensure that we don't leave anybody out. Because for me, it's a great platform to have this thing done.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so just to reiterate and give you the information once again, the applications have started. They will be closing on November the 3rd of this year so that you can submit for next year's program. That's right, 2016-2017. His Excellency John Benjamin will be opening up his residence for the workshop on Friday, so please ensure that you do get along there by 12 p.m. and you can get all the information possible in order to join this scholarship scheme. Right, anything I've missed out?
No, just if you think you're a young leader and you really have what it takes to kind of lead your profession when you return home, please do come along on Friday.